I'll be reacting to Back Arrow episode 16. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction from the 2 minutes and 13-second mark in 1, 0, go. All around pumped up for this. Man, hopefully any news they have ends up at least being positive. Probably means that Roko's planning something crazy. But regardless of that case, they should have some guards just in case things get absolutely crazy. I mean, shit, it's nice to get to see Shui be contributing even more into things that are not just mechanics related. Although it feels like too much happiness right now. For all we know, maybe Loto and Reka could be conspiring something together against the newly allied nation. She looks pretty good in that outfit. Alright. Whoa! Yeah, actually, she's the one that believed in Arrow and Back Arrow when no one else believed in him. She's definitely capable, and she's always trying to extend herself beyond the limits. I just hope the Supreme Elect, he regrets these decisions. Because with Rudolph, his arrogance, I have a feeling it's going to bite him in the ass eventually. That's why. Is it really, or does he have such a power trip that he can think that he can perceive what God wants? It's probably that. Just his massive amounts of ego. That's a good point. I mean, they've kind of screwed themselves over having open other people, as nihilistic as that sounds. Oh, man. Something about sheep. They're just so fucking adorable. Is it gonna be Bit? Imagine he puts a Bit as the head. Oh, you know, it's not gonna be Bit then. Oh, man. She probably just wants to relax now. That's a good point, but then Back Arrow's busy fighting too. Whoa! I'm actually shocked. Should we be? I like how they're like, no, I don't want to do this. Then yeah, has to be Atle. And the Back Arrow was saying, how can she say no? No, she has to. Yeah, actually, if it wasn't for her faith in Back Arrow, they'd all been screwed. And not just that, but she's always inclined to protecting people too. I mean, with all those stamps of approval, she has to do it. And she deserves it. Although I just hope that doesn't put her in major danger. I mean, it probably would put her in major danger, though. I wonder why he's got that suave form now. I mean, a bad feeling about this. He's like the guy who sees a peaceful village and he's like, I gotta burn these houses down because I'm bored. That's the type of person he is! I'm sure she'll do a good job. Alright, hopefully it lives up to those expectations. Yeah, he's definitely scheming something. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Rekka and Luto try to... Jeez, it's not like they did a better job of fucking crushing Grand Agner, so they shouldn't be talking shit. Let these motherfuckers seethe about this. But that's gonna scare me. I'd be kind of worried if both Luto and Rekka, they both bullshit on that being a menace. I wouldn't be surprised if they both form together to try to harm Grand Agger. It just feels like they're setting up for that. It's how they mentioned that Grand Ender is on the top when it comes to strength. Honestly, with the emotions and that Fina portrays and the amount of fucks she gives about her nation, you would think that this dude would question his loyalties. Oh, man. I mean, hey, they fought alongside Prax. Of course their loyalties would be towards her. Yes! Well, more like Luto's under the influence of an insane man like Rudolph. Who would want to be part of a nation like that? Oh, yes! I actually love how them helping out the boys early with the band rappers might actually add new assets to their forces. Hell yeah, it's finally nice to get to see a follow-up to them. Because I thought they were cool, and I was kind of, I guess I wasn't too worried. But I was worried semi that they were just going to be introduced to Pretty Boys and then never be utilized again. Can you really blame them, though? Okay, that guy with the cloak is looking pretty fucking shifty. Good. Don't say that! Fina, you're jinxing yourself, woman! Come on! Oh no! When she says shit like that, I'm like, ah. Jeez, talk about zero preservation instincts. With the... What the... Okay, where's the power coming from? Guess it makes sense that they shouldn't overtax themselves too much physically. And even then, Zetsu probably wouldn't even be able to take on the top tier Brayhack users like, say, Back Arrow or Fina. He'd probably be able to take down all the other common tier Brayhack users, though. Again, I'm just scared of potential real alliance between them and Luta. I do like that though, how Kai's taking unique measures of trying to at the very least get the upper hand. And that does make him like an engaging antagonist there. Because we see him a few episodes ago, he went through some character development, now we're seeing him trying to expand his horizons at the very least. I wonder what's implying about Arrow then, unless he's implying that back Arrow's a hairbringer of destruction, potentially. Sure, and plus, not like they can do jack shit. If they were to try to go up against Backer, he'd be able to wreck them quite easily. It's kind of, no, it's their fault that Rick has fallen as much as they have. I mean, trying to incite war, trying to bait Fine into finding them back a few episodes ago. They have no right of talking shit when it comes to their nation falling. I mean, I'm not gonna blame him for trying to cut Chase. Yeah, I mean, this monk guy was gunning for that position for multiple episodes. I'm assuming there's gonna be a trap. Ho ho! Yo! Oh shit! I mean, hey, that's only fair after all the bullshit that Grand Anger's been through just because of Rekka. Oh! But he knows that she can't do jack shit. If not, the remnants of Rekka's forces are going to be destroyed. I like how she's saying that, despite the fact that if Rekka wasn't in the higher position, they wouldn't have done the same shit. They would have utterly eviscerated all of the citizens of Grand Edgar if they had the chance. Yeah, but if she does that, they all die. Batgirl will be, not die, but they'll be knocked the fuck out. Because I don't think Batgirl would kill him. Yeah, actually shows you how much guts Shu has, actually. Yeah, this bitch best back the fuck up. I'm assuming... Yeah! Talk about absolutely jet as fuck! Yes! Get wrecked, bitch! Damn. I mean, it makes sense considering all the fights that Batgirl's had. It makes sense that he'd be good at hand-to-hand combat scenarios. Finally, at least cool heads are prevailing Although it's shocking to see Guy of all people be the cooler head in this scenario, considering that he's quite the opposite when it comes to being cool-headed. I think that's a fitting position. Of course he would want more of Phoenix. Oh. Damn! Put this bitch in this place! Hey, I wouldn't actually mind hearing her sing, although what I get the feeling that these happy vibes are gonna go away eventually. Why? You're just jinxing it for me even more! I just keep on getting a feeling something bad's gonna happen. It's actually right. She would have been able to survive without the help. Probably because he feels that something will happen if they don't take action. We know it's also because it's close to the... It's probably close to the walls. That could be it. And I could see why with that, like I would have more reservations about. I mean, they were best buds, so it makes sense that he would know about that. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, that's a good point. Fuck. And that's what I was worried about. Huh? What the fuck? He wants to have his own life taken away. Just to get a political upper hand. That is some dedication to a nation. I don't think anyone could anticipate that. Oh boy. And that explains a lot. Wait, could be a third party. Has to maybe do what the dude that was cloaked. Wait, could that be another dreadnought? Holy fuck, it has to be from people behind the walls then. And that was like instantaneously. Oh shit. Rudolph? Wait, he had another dreadnought under lock and key. Oh my! I mean, shit. I guess I should have seen this coming. Rudolph, he's the only one. This motherfucker, man. I swear, I hope Rudolph's head rolls figuratively in the future episode. Huh? I mean, hey, that just gives them even. I mean, they already were motivated of going beyond the walls, but that just gives them extra incentive of doing what they were already wanting to do from the get-go. But yo, this episode was great. I'm definitely gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Cause I thought shit was gonna get real. But I didn't think shit was gonna get real this fucking quickly though. This is definitely surpassing my expectations more than I could have ever foreseen. And let me break down bit by bit why I feel that way. For one, this episode, it's nice to get to see Grand Edgar essentially become a nation of its own standing at the very least, because I've been waiting for that, just to see more respect put towards our main characters in the series. Then aside from that, something else that I also really appreciate about this episode too, I do appreciate just the fact that when it comes to Rudolph, he is constantly in action, always doing something. He's not just sitting on his ass. Because he's always constantly manipulating his men to take action. And I love that. It makes him more of an engaging antagonist. Because in him being constantly actively active, it'll make any confrontation, any final confrontation against him much more satisfying to see. And on top of the constant actions that Rudolph is taking, I'm loving how they're promoting Elisha, because it's nice to see her actually become the leader of their new nation. And it makes sense. It doesn't just feel out of random. She's earned her spot. She's been with a lot. I mean, I meant to say Atle. I don't know why I said Elisha. I meant Atle. My bad. Now, the reason why I love it is because with Atle, she's earned her keep. Aside from having faith in Back Arrow, she's also the one that thinks about the needs of others when shit gets really real. And on top of that, something that I actually also appreciate about her, I appreciate the fact that when it comes to Atle, the reason why I think it's fitting is because, one, aside from all the combat experience she has been involved in some substantial fights in the series too. So she's a respectable individual from that end, aside from having a great personality. So I thought it was pretty fitting, and it's going to set her up for a character development arc now that she's got a leadership position. And that's why I love what the episode did regarding her. As for other elements that I also enjoyed too in this episode, I do enjoy the fact that in this one, you actually see Kai becoming a lot more smarter and trying to read up any little bit of information he can to try to get a grasp of what Shree B is doing. And that's the type of stuff I dig, because it shows you that Shree B ain't gonna just be outthink everyone. Sometimes he's gonna be outmaneuvered. And that's what I love to see too. And that's why I thought the episode did fantastic from a character standpoint. It just added layers to some of the characters that have been around in the series for quite a while. Hell, I even love that character development for Zetsu, because instead of being petty, he tried to recruit Feeney, which is actually pretty smart. And that's the other things I love to see. As for other elements, I gotta say, the animation was good as always. Great vocal performances. The animation arc was sweet. And I love that fight scene with Back Arrow, because aside from showing us how much more of a badass he's become in hand-to-hand combat, it was just a well-choreographed fight scene that just popped visually. And yeah, these are the reasons why I really enjoyed the episode overall, y'all. But anyways, these are my thoughts on Back Arrow episode 16. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about tonight's action or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm pumped to see what they're going to do next. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.